Hello and welcome to Rebel with your host, Tisa Rebel Beltran. No, I did not do a case last a case. I'm so into my work and listening to cases, trials and stuff like that. But anyhow, um, I know I didn't do an episode last week. I don't think at all. I've just been really super busy with family stuff, and that was expected to happen once school ended and my time was more available for my family. Um, so that's been going on. Things with my dad are doing okay. He did lose his phone last week. It's just been a lot, but um, it we got him figured out. Like, took him to the Verizon store, had to get a new phone, paid for the upgrade. He decided it was too much phone for him, so we had to put in the Assurian uh, claim, take the phone back, and then the next day he finally got his phone. So far right now it's working for him. But it was very stressful trying to teach him how to use his new phone. He got the Flip 3, and it was pretty cool, I have to admit. But he couldn't, and like having to do with the thumb was just too much to open it up. It didn't recognize his face, so it was just a bunch of weird shit. So we're just like, he didn't want to disappoint us or disappoint me, and that like broke my heart. And I was like, Dad, you're not going to break my heart or disappoint me that you can't use this phone if it's not something that you can do. We don't want. He's like, well, I'm just too old, and I don't want my. He's like, I already don't have that much. I already know enough, and like it was just. He's just such a. I love this man, and my what else has happened? My uncle's getting moved this Friday into a different hospice care, which is good because we feel like that place that he was at was not helping. So that's good. My nephews are getting promoted this week to kindergarten, first grade, and I think the River's going into third grade. I think. So it's pretty exciting around here. I went to Dylan's. He's my little sidekick. I was able to go to his promotion yesterday and go out to eat, and then I went and got my booster, and my stomach was not happy yesterday, and my arm is sore today. I don't think there's anything else going on, but I can see my arm swollen, different from my left, or I'm just chubby. Don't know. Put it on the chubbiness. And things are looking good. Things are going well. Not worried about much. I've just been listening to Dr. Ramini. That's her name, right? Let me look. Ramanin. I've been just watching her and taking her master classes and stuff, and like giving me anxiety about my own like life, the relationships I've been in, and how I react to certain friends, and what I can do better with myself. Because I know I've talked about it before, where it says that, where I've said that if my friends are in narcissistic relationships or horrible relationships, and I keep saying, just leave them, just leave them. And, because it's just quite frustrating after like 5 years, to hear these people, say the same thing over and over again. And I don't want to not be their friend anymore. It's just hard to be their friend when they're being hurt and they're being abused, and the only thing that they can do is just leave, and that's something that they need to do on their own, and I know that. So Dr. Ramini was just like, just be there for them. Stop trying to get them to leave or any of those things that I have been doing. So uh, I'm going to be changing the way that I handle my friendships and listening to them being abused. And if it's something that I can't handle, and it's something that needs to be taken out of where I have to lay a boundary down and be, because this has happened to me before, where I had a friend be like, I don't want you talking about your relationship to me, I understand. She's like, you are being abused and you know you're being abused, but you still stay. And I'm putting a boundary down where I don't want you, I want to be your friend. I want to talk to you, but I don't want to hear about it. So that's something that I'm going to have to do. Um, and keep it on, if it ever goes to that part where like it's affecting me, the relationship's affecting me the way that it happened to my friend. So I will definitely be working on those things that I have in my life. And uh, so, it's all about growing. It's all about working on yourself and, you know, healing. And that's definitely the route and the road that I am on, the path that I am on is healing from my past relationships and um, just focusing on making me better. And that's what I'm doing, listening to these master classes. And I was listening to the Johnny Depp Amber Heard, and like I was getting in arguments with people online, and I was just like, okay, I just need to step back from this because I'm not trying to pick sides. And I wasn't picking sides. I was just saying both of them are very toxic and unhealthy. And people were like, Amber Heard is a whore, and like fucking attacking these people. And I'm just like, all I am saying are both of these people are toxic and they're not healthy. I'm not fucking picking any sides, and like you can't say Johnny Depp hasn't done shit because he has done shit. Like we've heard the recordings, so like I'm stepping back from the like I was listening to it this morning, and I was just like, okay, I need to step back from this because it is ridiculous, and people are ridiculous, and I'm just stepping back. So that's what I did this morning. Took a step back from listening to the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial, and now I'm just still listening to Dr. Ramini because she is amazing and informative, and I would like to get other people's opinions on her. So I'm going to talk to my people that are therapists and psychologists and stuff like that to see what they think about her because she's pretty interesting. And I know yesterday there was a big thing. There was the shooting, and it's disgusting. And mental health care needs to be on the forefront here. We keep saying that every time. It has nothing to do about the guns, you guys. It really has to do with mental health. And there needs to somebody posted about a way that it can be taken care of, like make a person whoever signs up to get a gun to go through the same shit that you have to do to get an abortion. Not like exactly the same. Well, what he described was the same, but yeah, we need to definitely America, man, America. I love America, but it's just it's not the greatest country in the world, and it's a lot of things need to be fixed. And I'm not going to get into the political thing here. I want to talk about something fun. So, what do you guys want to talk about? Just kidding. You can't talk back. Um, so let's discuss. Let me put you on pause real quick and think about it. We're going to go to a short break, and I have to remember to place the break in there. I keep forgetting. So if you listen to past episodes and I forget to put a break in, I know I keep forgetting. And here's a break. Haha. All right. Thank you. And I'm back. I hope you enjoyed that commercial break. So I want to talk about um I was gonna okay, so as you know, I am a psychology major and I've been learning a lot about focused on a lot of narcissism, and like I would like to be a subject matter expert on narcissism, I guess. And no, you know what? I don't want to talk about I feel like let's talk about something fun. Let's talk about Beltane. Oh wait, no, it's not Beltane, that's six. Midsummer's coming up. I what is that noise? So the thing about, okay, so I want to discuss, I don't even know what I want to talk about. I just felt like I was like not getting in touch with you guys, and like I just have so many things happening, and I might take a short break and come back with season 4. Even though, and like focus on other things that I need to focus on right now, like, my creativity that I've, like, this show is definitely part of my creativity where I can put forth my, uh, outlet of healing and discussing the way that I feel, the way things going, the things that I'm learning, all that jazz. But I honestly think that I might take a step back and do, take a little break. Cause it is summer break from school, and I'm not going to bump up to 2 episodes, a week like I was doing for a while there. I think I'm going to take a break from this show, only to go into other forms of the things that I do for creative release, like painting. I haven't done that in a while, and finally this week I went and painted, and like reading. I started reading JVN's new book. Uh, I'm just trying to heal and use my outlets, and I'm not going to give up this podcast. Uh, so I am just working on myself, and I think because of when I came back a year ago from Colorado on my failed, I hate saying failed, the end of my marriage, I just threw myself into work, threw myself into the podcast. I didn't really take care of my brain and my healing. And a lot of people do agree with me that I've talked to about it recently. And they're like, yeah, you definitely just threw yourself into work uh, and not even took a time to breathe for yourself and mourn and do the things that you're supposed to. So I think that's what I'm going to do for the summer and I might take a month off from this. So I'm probably just June. I'm probably going to take it off. And also I'm going to probably take time off of school. Uh, I need to see about that because I still need to use my ex's financial information, and I just don't want to bother. I just would rather just use my financial information, and I'm hoping that the next semester you use your own. I don't even know. I feel like they're like a whole year behind. I don't even understand it. I think I should talk to somebody in the financial aid office. So I think I'm probably going to take a semester off of school, a month off here, and just focus on taking care of myself and healing, and come back and have more to talk about aside from psychology, even though it's definitely something that I love. But I need to be doing other things, and I don't want you guys to get bored with just all my psychology talk. So I will be coming back with the arts and entertainment, and there are a bunch of concerts happening that I want to go to, and I want to discuss all the new albums that I fucking bought. So that's something that I want to do. So I know this is going to be a short episode, but I'm just letting y'all know that I'm going to be taking a break in the month of June. But you can still follow me on Instagram at OG_TR Beltran, because I'm posting mostly there, not even on the Rebel Riot page. And sometimes I do throw in a TikTok. So I really feel like I think I need a breather for myself, and you know, I need to take care of myself, and I need to focus on my family who needs me a little bit more, but mostly focus on myself, because I always have a problem of always putting my family first before myself, and then I run out of liquid in my cup. So that's something I definitely am going to be working on. But I do appreciate all my listeners all over the world. I do check my statistics, and I know that you guys are all over the world, in Germany and Switzerland and the United States and Ireland, and like all these beautiful places that I plan on visiting. So hit me up if you want me to come out and hang out with you. Also, I think we've been talking about having an episode of Shot about it, so be on the lookout for that. So in ending,